You're live.
Okay.
Okay.
We're live today.
We're live.
And we have a beautiful camera person today.
And it's me. Guess who it is, you guys?
Why shouldn't we say camera woman?
You can.
There's cameraman.
Camera woman.
I've never heard camera woman used. Oh yeah, we have a camera woman.
Yes, camera woman.
We say we have a cameraman, or to be proper, we say we have a camera person.
I'll be a cameraman, woman, or person. I don't care.
It's like on an airplane. Are you a flight attendant, or are you a
stewardess?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Yep, they knew it was me immediately.
That's the camera person. Her name is Daisy.
Everyone's saying hello. Hello, Al.
Hi. Okay. Well, first of all, cheers to everybody. Here's to health. Here's to longevity. Here's to prosperity. Here's to wonderful family. Here's to wonderful friends. Have I missed anything?
Cousins.
By the way, I have to tell you.
Animals.
Okay, speaking of animals, okay, I have to tell you something. I've become very involved in equine therapy. I didn't know there was anything called equine therapy until recently, when one friend of mine filled me in that she has used equine therapy successfully.
Horses.
Pardon?
Is it horses?
Horses.
Hey.
So, pardon?
Daisy
Hey,
and I have
horses.
a joke where we say, hey, horses.
Okay. So I have 20 pounds of baby organic carrots in our refrigerator, waiting for me to go over to the stables. And there are like, I don't know, 10 or 12 or 15 horses. And as soon as I appear, even before I open the carrots, there's one horse there. The moment he or she sees me, the gates are made out of steel in each of the stables. The horse starts kicking at the gate. Bang, bang, bang. Make me first. So guess what? I make him or her first. I don't know how to tell the difference between a him and a her because I can't get around to look at the plumbing. Okay? So I have no idea. Probably horse people would be able to tell the difference just by looking at a horse. Whether it's the eyes, I don't know. But there's one horse there that's my absolute favorite. I know it's a she. And she has blonde hair, blonde mane. And the blonde mane is
braided? The braided one?
Yeah. With a bow?
No, there's a whole bunch of braids going down.
It's a bunch of braids. And when I look into her eyes, there's somebody home. It's really wonderful. I love it. If you can have, I was going to say carrots. If you have horses, some of those baby organic carrots that you can buy in most stores, you'll feel so great afterwards because when I finish doing it, it feels like I've had a great meditation, a great therapy session.
Because they calm you down.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all these horses are there. I feel badly for them because I feel like setting them all free. Because they should be running free.
So if you read on the news that a man in the desert set a bunch of horses free,
right,
it'll be him.
So an elephant got free. I saw on the news today an elephant got free.
Where? It ran away from the circus.
Yeah, and the trainer was running after the elephant. The elephant was like where people are, but it wasn't like a crazy elephant that destroys things and attacks people. It was just a little friendly, elephant.
A little sweet
And
elephant.
Yeah.
We're big fans of elephants.
Yeah, I've had a lot of experience with an elephant called Tanya.
Oh, and Zanny loved Tanya.
Oh, yeah. Zanny loved Tanya.
Iconic
I love
image
Tanya.
of Zanny and Tanya.
And Zanny would ride Tanya every night at the end of our show in Las Vegas. Tanya was, I related to her as a girl. She wasn't quite mature yet, but she was huge. And we shared a wall between our dressing room and Tanya's dressing room. And we were in Elvis's dressing room. And I remember when we made the deal with the hotel, and the president of the hotel took us on a tour of the theater and the audience and the backstage, etc. And we went into the dressing room, which had been built for Elvis. And he said, okay, we're going to rip all this out and we're going to make everything new. And I said, no, we want to be in Elvis's dressing room. So we left it the way it was. And every night after the show, I would order a giant platter of fruit. I'm not kidding. If I wasn't paying for it, it was the hotel was happy to give it to me, and I was happy to receive it. It was about this big, piled up high with fresh fruit. If I had to pay for it, it would have been $300. And put it on the table in the outer room of the dressing room. And every night after the show, Tanya would squeeze through the door and come over and stand beside me. I'd be sitting in front of the fruit. Tanya would look at me first, we'd make eye contact, and then she would inhale the fruit. And it was wonderful. And then she'd go back through the door, and sometimes as she was going through the door, you could hear, you know, she just ate a bunch of fruit.
Facebook is saying that their audio is out. Let us know if it comes back. I think you need to just project a little bit more because we're in this big echoing room chamber.
Which,
Facebook says they can't hear.
really?
Guys, I'm sorry. Fix sound, please. I don't know how.
Are those mics on?
I would believe so. Facebook, please let me know if you can hear, or if you can barely hear it, let us know, or if you can hear. Instagram, chillin'. Y'all are
On a
chillin'.
scale from 1 to 10, how can you hear?
They're saying it's fine now. Okay, let's talk a little bit about these things.
Okay. Okay. There's our camera woman.
This is a perfect day for me because I'm all about the sun, the being in the sun lifestyle. That's kind of a Hamill thing, is we all love to just bake in the sun.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a, I don't know, why do you think that is?
Well, when I was living in Canada, in Toronto, in the wintertime, I couldn't take it. Okay, I mean,
Yeah, it's
the
depressing.
lights would go out in October, November, and wouldn't come back on until April, May. I'm sorry, Canada. It's true.
There are
Really.
a lot of places like that.
And so on Friday, I'd go to the airport and I'd fly anywhere for the weekend that was south.
Oh yeah.
I'd go to the Bahamas or Jamaica or Trinidad or Tobago or Acapulco. I didn't know, I couldn't care less where I was going.
Lifestyle.
I just wanted to go somewhere where there was sun. But what's interesting is, sure, I love going to the sun. And I'd lay on the beach all weekend and, you know, drink and have a great time. But I was really going for the light. Okay?
Vitamin D.
Yeah, vitamin D, vitamin D3. When you crave light and you don't have it, you can get depressed.
Yeah.
And now they're building
Seasonal depression.
Yeah, they're building buildings. They're putting up buildings in Canada for sure. In the part of Canada where, I'm not talking about Vancouver, but in parts of Canada where they have skyscrapers and winters are nasty. They're putting up entire rooms that have lights so that people can go in there on their coffee breaks or lunch or whatever and absorb the light. Otherwise, you get really depressed. I'm sure that people in the Arctic, where, you know, there are times of the year when the sun isn't shining, when there was probably this much sun, or maybe it's no sun. I don't know how it works. But that's why the Hamill family are into sun. Okay? We're into sun. So today, we have a bunch of products here that are all relative to the sun. And we have a free gift. It's the Restore Life.
Okay,
Vitamin
Facebook,
D3,
I'm going to try to help you
which
and
is,
move you forward.
$24.99 retail value. All you have to do is spend,
Sorry guys, Facebook can't hear anything and everyone's mad at me. So tell me Facebook if this is working for you.
How's it now? Facebook. Hello, Blue Fox to Red Leader.
Can't hear.
Okay,
Like
well-
there's no sound period, or
Okay, well,
you just
the
can't
problem
hear.
isn't how distant we are from the microphone.
Let me see if it's plugged in.
Is the
Or
microphone
Facebook-
plugged in?
I don't know how to tell if the microphone is plugged in because, you know, I'm just a little girl. No, that's fine. It's this one.
I know. I'm just trying
It's
to check it
this.
to see if it's plugged in. This is plugged in.
I'm not tall enough. I'm so short.
Technical difficulties.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Stop. Don't touch anything.
Okay, now.
No, that's the wrong thing, Mama. But it's okay.
Wait.
Facebook, let us
The
know.
right microphone is on this
Just
side.
go. I'm gonna handle this.
Okay.
Daisy to the rescue.
Are you hearing?
Everyone's saying I can hear fine. It's still very low. What did it get? Like, do you want me to move forward?
No, we don't. It's about the microphone.
Okay. All right.
Is it
Tell
plugged
us
in?
now.
Okay. How's it now?
Is it plugged in? Hello? Facebook?
Some people are saying it's fine.
Okay. All right.
Just let's talk more about what we're talking
Okay,
about.
if it's fine, that means maybe the people who can't hear too well, maybe we should be selling hearing aids.
Okay, guys. Free
Okay.
gift
Jill
today
says it's
is
fine.
vitamin D3. Oops. We were just talking a lot about vitamin D being in the sun, so we're gonna show some products that we like to use while we're in the sun, when we're out of the sun, after we've been in the sun. I heard that everybody is low in vitamin D3. Is that true?
That's true.
Everybody? I thought it was magnesium.
It's also a vitamin D.
Probably
Yeah.
both.
Here.
Yeah.
Litter bug.
Okay.
You know what I love about these
Here,
vitamin
I'll
G
show them.
capsules?
Yeah.
They're so easy to
I
swallow.
was gonna say that.
Yeah. Oh, all of them.
Okay.
This is what they look like. They're tiny and they're cute. These are some of my favorite vitamins to take because they're so cute.
Me too. CoQ10 also. Small, cute, and easy to swallow.
So this is the free gift today.
Yeah,
Vitamin D3. If
a
you
vitamin
spend-
that everybody needs.
The retail is $24.99, and if you spend $24.99 on anything or more, then we give you this free gift. Okay,
Right.
Restore Life Vitamin D3 with any purchase of $24.99. Okay,
Right, so it's almost like you get two things for the price of one,
correct.
you know?
Correct.
And these products I'm excited about because I've never seen them before. Let me
I have
see.
some in my
You
cabinet.
do?
I use
well,
it.
I'm gonna take these home with me. This is tinted. Why can't it? I'm having a hard time focusing. Anyways, this is tinted sunscreen, which, as you know, when you have a sunscreen that's super white, it's gonna be not fun to use at all because then you look like a spooky ghost. So I'm gonna show you how these look. Have you been using these? You're looking very tan, Zeta.
Thank you. Well, you know, I go outside every
Use the
day.
brown
I
one.
spend 20, 30 minutes in the sun every day.
Me too.
I
It's
love-
really good for you, for your,
I know.
I mean, like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Your mental
Daisy
health.
does that too. Sometimes I can't find her, and then finally I find her laying outside in the sun on the balcony.
This is
Perfect.
the color sand.
She's a Hamill.
I'm gonna rub
Yep.
it in.
Okay, and I've got this one ready for you, the bronze. I use the bronze.
I would probably use the bronze too because this one's looking a little bit. You can tell that this
Yeah.
one's a little bit white on my
Do you want to
skin
put this
tone.
on your other hand?
I'd love to.
Okay.
Squirt it out
I can't see.
more. Well, okay. Well, put it on my hand. This is the bronze color, you guys.
I feel like the bronze, it looks dark when it comes out of the tube, but it's not quite so dark when you put it
Right.
on. Like you could even
See,
use...
this is it rubbed in.
If
Yours
you're
both
using
rubbed
it...
in. You can see that this one is a little bit lighter.
So if you're using it under your makeup, for example, which is a great thing to do, if you wanted to use bronzing powder or whatever with it, it won't make you look like you have a tan. It just gives you a really light, translucent tint.
And as you probably all know, it's very important to be wearing sunscreen every day.
So, if you want the free gift, which is worth $24.99, you must spend $24.99 or more. We have some wonderful products here that all to the sun. This one here is my favorite product we have ever developed, and it was one of the very first products we developed.
True.
It's called Liquid Oxygen, and I use it every day. Okay, when I was totally shaving, that's when I enjoyed most of it because my whole face was, you know, didn't have hair here. I may not have hair here next time you see me. I'm thinking about it, okay? Liquid oxygen, I put on my face every morning. You know, there's some mornings when you walk into the bathroom, you flip on the light, and there's someone staring back at you that you don't recognize. Okay? Because suddenly the face of you, I put on liquid oxygen. It's like giving your face a drink, okay?
Yep.
Giving your face a drink, and I'm not kidding, okay? My favorite product.
And you're glowing.
Pardon me?
You're glowing.
And I'm glowing.
He is glowing. And if you've ever had one of those expensive oxygen facials at the dermatologist's office or at a facial place, you know how good you look after you have that. Now you can have it at home.
But they're probably using chemical-laden stuff.
Yeah, they spray your face with a small
This is all
brush.
organic. Everything on this table is organic. Everything. So if you're gonna do this, I would suggest if I was me,
Maybe if I was you.
if you were me, I would buy the liquid oxygen. I'd probably buy, if I could afford it, I'd buy all of these things here. The liquid oxygen, which is
That's the Manuka soothing gel.
Wait, that's perfect for after you've been in the sun. That's what I would recommend 100%.
Yeah.
This would be my aftercare, just to make sure that your skin, you want it to look all glowy and tan. And you're gonna want to use this. This is especially good if you get a little bit of irritation as well. I've been using a lot of this recently, actually.
So does it get rid of irritating people?
Facebook, I'm so sorry that the microphone isn't working. I literally don't know how to fix it. I have not been taught how to do that.
Unplug the mics.
'Cause
And
I
we'll
don't-
do it straight up.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Wouldn't do that. Are people still saying they can't hear?
It says that it's going in and out, so it's a little bit confusing. So I don't know.
Well, anyway. Then there's the Nourishing Body Lotion, which in French is...
Lotion pour le corps nourrissant.
Okay.
Lotion. I don't know that lotion is actually...
Facebook, I would recommend maybe moving to Instagram.
How do you say this in French?
Everyone's saying that they're moving to Instagram and it's working.
What are they saying?
Oh, here. I'm going to show the shades. People are asking for these. Let me just show these. You guys keep doing your little thing.
Okay. Personally, with the shades of the sunscreen, I wear the bronze. If you're fair-skinned, you can go with the sand. It's a very light, translucent coverage. It's a little bit moisturizing, and it's sunscreen.
And the difference in the color is very, very... Can you see? There you go, Facebook. Look at this little fist. Huh?
When
There you
were
go.
a baby, you would sleep with your hands and fists.
I would?
Yeah, you'd sleep like this.
Wow. I would?
Yeah, it was so cute.
I wonder what that was about.
Ready to fight.
Yeah, ready to fight my
Ready to
sleep
fight.
paralysis demons.
When Daisy was a baby, I had this painting hanging next to her crib, and at nighttime she would look at it and cry hysterically. She would just be like, ah!
Wait, which painting?
The one of the lady and the bull walking in the door.
Yeah.
It's a very colorful painting. It's really pretty and happy looking, honestly. And she would cry and cry and cry while looking at it. We were trying to put her to sleep. And I asked the doctor, I said, could a painting upset my child?
Definitely.
No, he said no.
Oh.
He said no. He said no, so
But you know,
who knows?
Doctors give you answers to questions they've never been asked before and likely do not know the correct answer.
Yeah, is a baby afraid of a painting? And
Yeah,
they
is
say
a baby-
no. It's like, yeah, sure, it could be.
Right.
You never know because you don't know the baby. You don't know the environment the baby was born in and plays in. You don't know who the mother is, okay? You don't know who the father is. Who was the father? No, I'm just kidding. Just
Do you
kidding.
want to come sit here?
Pardon? Don't unplug anything.
I'm not.
Don't even touch it. Don't even
Okay.
touch a thing. Okay, this I'm going to turn
Okay,
on.
here, this is our camera woman sitting beside me,
Hi.
my beautiful granddaughter,
With my beautiful grandfather.
Daisy. Daisy.
I was telling Zeta today that I feel like every time I see him, he looks younger and younger.
She knows what to say.
No, but I'm being honest.
Thank you.
I wouldn't lie to you. If you look like an old fart, I'd say, wow, Zeta, you really look like an old fart today.
You know, I don't mind being called old. When you add the word fart, it changes everything.
Oh, I feel like you would maybe rather be called fart than old.
No. I don't mind being old. I am old. But old doesn't necessarily mean
You're young in the soul.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're out of it, that you can't walk or you can't function. Okay? But the moment you say fart, you're thinking about
Farts.
other things.
Yeah.
Okay? And
Stinky.
if you're an old fart, maybe it goes beyond that.
Well, Christy thinks you look younger.
That's
Sorry?
what I said.
Yeah, you do. And so does Connie Link.
I could use a little bit of liquid oxygen right now, honestly. I took a nap in the sun yesterday, and afterwards I was feeling a little bit dry. And I actually was using the soothing gel yesterday when I was feeling a bit dry after the sun. But you want to know what? Is recently everybody's been telling me how soft my skin is. And I really think it's because of all of the lotioning I've been doing. During the summer, I do a lot of lotioning. Are you a big lotioner?
No, not a big
I'm a
lotioner.
huge lotioner.
No, I'm not.
Alan's hot.
Pardon?
Alan's hot.
People are flirting with you through the
H-O-T
phone.
hot.
Okay.
Okay, here's another idea with the sunscreen. This is something that I do, is I keep a little tube of it in my car. And when I'm driving, I put some on the back of my hands because the sun is always on the top of your hand.
Hopefully
when
you
you're
put it
driving.
on before you start driving.
Actually, I do it at the stoplight and I rub the back of my hands together so it doesn't get on the palms of my hands. And
Genius.
in case I forget.
I don't have that problem in my car.
No?
Why?
I think because my car's bigger than your car. My car's bigger than your
Okay.
car. Okay. And
It's true, though.
And
Right.
you have the sun coming into the windshield. It's like everything's further away.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I don't have that problem. And my car is 13 years old, and I have 115,000 miles on it. And everyone in my life keeps telling me I should buy a new car.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that.
I do.
Yeah, my daughter said that several times. Actually, almost every time she's with me, and the car's involved, she tells me to buy a new car, and I wonder why. I have a wonderful car that I really like. They don't make it anymore.
They
don't?
do.
No, no, because mine, it's an SUV, but it's the extended one.
They do. They make the XL.
No, they don't make the extended one. Because I checked it out.
Are you carrying a lot of stuff?
New car, old car. Let them decide.
New car, new
Okay.
car.
Well, if they decide on a new car,
Why is the mic?
start sending money. Okay. I remember there was when I was living in Windsor in Detroit a long time ago when I first started in this business, and there was a guy who was on television in Detroit, and one day he said, and it was a kid show.
Sound is low again on Facebook for some reason. Okay.
There's nothing we can do. I'm so sorry, Facebook. We're going to have to fix this at another time because we don't know how to do it. We don't want to stop.
Right. Or if you can hear me better, then that means, I don't know what that means, but it means just switch to Instagram.
Yeah.
It means that this mic is...
No, because Instagram was working, so it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're going to figure it out.
that's right, Instagram is working, so the mic's... Yeah.
Right. Let's go back to the car. A 15-year-old car does not have the technology.
I know, but the technology, all it is, new cars are really a computer on wheels, okay? That's really what it is.
Robot style.
Yeah, and all
Exactly.
all the stuff that does, you never use any of it, okay?
I do.
Yeah, you do. You turn on the massage on the passenger side, and it feels really nice with the passenger. And when you go around the corner, the back seat grabs you. So
Oh, I love
Right. But not only that, if someone sends me a text message, the car reads it to me. And then I can answer by just talking.
I know, but you know what? You don't have to answer people when you're driving,
Yeah.
even if it's without using your hands.
I
Okay.
really like this. Can I have this?
I think
Pardon me?
Can I have this?
Well, if you got $24.99.
I do.
Okay, well
I
then
have
you
some
have it.
cash.
It's yours.
I really like this sunscreen. I didn't even know that I guess you've been gatekeeping this sunscreen.
no, I just have one too.
But like, it goes on so nicely. And like, it doesn't
Is
feel.
that the one with tint?
Yeah. And you're not meant to use it on your legs, but I just am doing it because I thought I would.
Of course you can.
And my skin looks all glowy and it doesn't feel sticky and it's not oily, so I'm kind of like, this might be my new favorite sunscreen.
Right.
I have a friend who loves the one with tips.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So here's the deal today. You get a free gift.
And what is it?
All you have to do is spend $24.99 and you will get a free bottle of Restore Life Vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is good for so many things. It's good for your immunity. It's good for everything.
And everybody needs it.
According to Alan Hamill, everyone is low in vitamin D.
Correct.
And they do always test when you go to the doctors.
My doctor's always
Your
telling me to
vitamin
take
D
more
levels
vitamin
are.
D. I take vitamin D every day.
So if you're getting ready for sun, and today it's 92 degrees here, something like that.
100 degrees.
Yeah, you really do. You need the sunscreen, and your skin starts drying out. The Nourishing Body Lotion, fantastic. And the Manuka Honey Soothing Gel, I think, is one of the big favorites right now.
That's one of my big favorites.
Yes, the whole Manuka line is fantastic. Really
You know,
good job,
it's our fave.
Karen.
You know, one of the great benefits of big temperatures, like you said, 100.
It is.
Okay, 100. What that means to me is that I don't have to use natural gas to heat my swimming pool.
There you go.
My swimming pool will be heated by
With the jacuzzi.
the sun. Okay. Well, with the jacuzzi, you have to actually use it for the jacuzzi. Well, it's not. We call it a spa. Yeah, we don't use the brand name because it's not made by Jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi is a brand name?
Yeah, Jacuzzi is a brand name. It's like Kleenex. Like Kleenex is
I
a brand.
didn't know that.
It's a brand name, but
Jacuzzi is a great word. They did
That's
a good
when
job.
you know you have a great brand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When everyone calls
Kleenex,
everything
too.
like
Exactly.
the brand name.
Well, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, I use the Jacuzzi. I've used it once since I've lived here, and it's been now 14 months that I've lived in this house. I haven't used the pool yet. And I'll tell you why.
I have.
Okay? You have?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't mind cold water then.
I don't.
Oh, I do. I like the temperature of the water in the pool
90?
to be 92 degrees.
Okay, we're the same. We're the same.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't 92. Not
Well,
in
I
this
just
pool.
dip my little toes in there.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
that's
the
different.
boys go in the pool.
Okay, the boys do it. I know.
boys just-
I know.
they don't care.
Because they're men.
Yeah, they're warm. I
Okay,
guess.
yeah, we can do that.
I'm cold. I'm a cold person. I think that's why I like to be in the sun.
May I have a piece of paper, please?
A piece of paper?
Yeah, all of those.
Okay.
actually.
You want all of these papers?
Yeah, because
She
then
wants
I
the
can talk
papers.
about the features of each product.
Oh. The
Okay,
features.
so with the sunscreen, if you
Should I
guys
put
are
some of this on
interested, it's non-comedogenic, so it
Some on
won't
your forehead?
clog your
Sure.
pores. It's got botanical actives.
Oh.
It has acetyltetrapentane.
Maybe you should get a facial.
You should get a facial. It's so nice.
Look at, and now his forehead is looking so beautiful.
He's glowing even more if that's humanly possible. So it's got all this stuff in it. It's got sea algae, mugwort.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about
Mugwort.
the sunscreen.
Oh.
Mugwort.
Mugwort. What's a mugwort?
It sounds ugly, but
look at
it's
that
rich
bird.
in amino acids, which soothes
Okay,
skin
that's
after
a hawk.
Oh.
And you know what's really weird about that hawk?
No.
There's like a family of hawks living here, and they come and they cruise by the windows. It's so beautiful. There are 2 adults and there are 2 babies. And the babies, the hawks, the adult hawks just kind of float on the wind by themselves, and the little babies follow behind going
Yeah, they're learning.
to keep up.
That's so
It's beautiful. And now one of the hawks every morning, comes down here and lands beside the pool and takes a little drink out of the pool and then takes one step down in the, I was going to say jacuzzi, in the spa, and takes a little bath. They go like
That's so cute. Some comment.
What?
One person says, "Don't bore me to death with the features. They're all on the website. Let Al tell his stories, please." and then Meta Rosenberg says, "Is it weird for me to be kissing my phone so I can pretend I'm kissing Al?" Yes, ladies.
Bore you if you want to know.
Yeah, forget about whatever I said. Go ahead, Daddy.
Forget about the mugwort.
Yeah.
About hawks.
Yeah.
What is a mugwort? Anyway, the hawk swings by, lands by the pool, takes a little bath and a drink, and then walks all the way around the pool. And
He's doing laps.
And then takes off. No, not in the water. Walks around the outside of the pool.
Oh.
And then takes off. I don't know what that's about.
This is mugwort.
No.
Do you guys want to see mugwort? In my brain, I was picturing a mushroom that looked like a frog. Here, you want to switch with me, Mom?
Sure. Here's this if you want to help.
This is mugwort.
See.
This is mugwort, you guys, if anybody cares. Everybody's talking about how handsome you look, Zeta.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And it's true.
We designed it together.
Yeah, we did this together. I supplied the doodles, and I gave them to daughter Leslie, and she took my doodles and did everything else. Okay.
Yeah, did you guys know that Zeta was an incredible artist?
Well, here's the thing. I don't call myself an artist. I'm a doodler.
Doodler.
I'm a doodler.
I think that to me, you're an artist.
Okay. Thank
You have your own vision. You have your own style. If I see something that you made, I know immediately that it's you. Mm-hmm. You know, you're an artist.
Lettering.
I like doing lettering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good at it.
Okay, I'm an artist.
Yeah. And you know, the sign of a great artist is when you can recognize their work without knowing it's their work.
Yeah.
That would be you.
Everybody wants a doodle shirt.
I'll take the shirt. I take the shirt off my back.
And everybody's saying you guys are so talented.
sell it to you.
They say Leslie is so talented. Leslie is so beautiful. Leslie is so talented and beautiful. It's great. I love this.
It's because of him. Look at him. That's my dad.
Yeah, everybody's wanting a shirt. I love
That's
that.
an 88-year-old dad.
I want a shirt myself. And now they're saying that you guys look alike as well.
So we got June 30th. Okay, June 30th is the big day.
It's the owl aberration.
That's the Al day. Al turns 88. You know what's really weird? I think about it. I think I've been around for right now 87 years. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's
But it
extremely
doesn't seem
long.
like a long time at all. It seems like it's like just like a fraction of a second, really. And I find that I can remember everything from yesterday's breakfast all the way back to the day I was born.
You have a crazy
Okay, but I can't remember anything from yesterday's breakfast to today. So I guess
Until tomorrow.
tomorrow I'll be able to. Okay, but today I can't. Okay.
Maybe you didn't have breakfast, though.
So today I'm having dinner this evening with 2 Canadian friends, and I love dining with Canadian friends because they remind me that they have a special way of speaking. Okay, like Canadians don't say about; they say about. It's like they shorten the oo instead of a ah. It's an oo about. About.
Sorry.
Okay.
They say sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Instead of saying house, they say house.
Who's?
House. Okay? So I love that.
You know, people tell me I have a Canadian accent all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Especially
You do.
Canadians.
maybe
You
you
do.
do.
Yeah.
Maybe
But I
you
don't
do.
say a boot, but I say like...
You say about.
I say about, but I say like...
You don't say about.
Dancing.
Yeah,
Dancing.
Dancing.
It's so weird what's going on in Canada today. I won't get into it because it's a little political, but it's so weird what's going on there today. What's been going on there for the past few years, it does not resemble anything I grew up with. I grew up in Canada. I was born there in Toronto, and I lived there until I was probably 29. Then I moved to California. California, here I come. And when I moved to California, it really was they call it the Golden State. It really was. It was amazing. It still is, really. I mean, really. Okay? We have our issues here, but you can still go to the snow and ski, and on the same day, you can hop in your swimming pool at 92 degrees.
I love that.
Okay?
There's a lot of Canadians in here
Yeah.
saying hello from Toronto, hello
Hello,
from Quebec.
hello Canada, Quebec. Okay, Canadian hockey jokes, which I won't tell you what they are. Okay, because one night, Suzanne and I were in a restaurant in Palm Springs, and our waitress was Finnish, and the Finns are major hockey fans. So I started telling her hockey jokes, but instead of being French Canadian, I made them Finnish. And Suzanne was so pissed off at me. I don't know why. All I was doing was telling her jokes, okay? Maybe the fact that the Finnish girl seemed to like me. Okay?
All ladies like you.
Well, not all ladies.
I've
So many
never seen a
Canadians in
lady
the
who
chat.
does not like
Well.
you. But I've never seen a lady kissing the phone to
Winnipeg,
pretend they're
Manitoba.
kissing you.
Kissing the...
Yeah.
Hello from Alberta.
One of the ladies watching said, is it weird that I'm kissing the phone to pretend I'm kissing
Look at these
Al?
big
Wow.
birds in the background. Can you see the birds?
Wow.
That's why when I was sitting, I kept looking
You
behind
should
me.
blow her a kiss at least.
Mwah. Where were all you girls in high school? That's what I'd like to know.
Michelle, we're listening to some bossa nova music.
I never had one date in high school, okay? I so struggled to lose my virginity in high school. Never happened. I tried. Girls wouldn't have anything to do with me in high school. I don't know why.
But you want to know what? I think that it's good not to peak in high school.
Not
You
to
know?
what?
To peak.
To peak?
Yeah, peak.
Oh,
Peak.
peak. Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean? Like all of the boys in my high school that were the most stunning kind of ended up being. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But you know what I'm saying? I wasn't that cute in high school. I'm much cuter now, and I'd rather be cuter now than in high school. Because when you're cute in high school, I feel like you don't have the appreciation of being not cute. You know?
I don't know if I was cute or not.
You probably were cute. I saw young photos of you. You were so cute. You look exactly like Beckett.
But so why couldn't I get one date? Why couldn't I lose my virginity?
Maybe
You weren't meant to.
charisma had not manifested.
Well, that's possible. Yeah, because I've never had a good come online
Someone says,
at all. What?
no, sorry. I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind being cut off.
Someone just said, Leslie, because you look so great, the other show, I ordered the Targeted night cream.
Yes.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
You guys need to be getting the coconut moisture serum, okay? Ooh, people are saying that the girls were probably intimidated by you, Zeta.
Who's intimidated?
That the girls in your high school were intimidated by how
No,
beautiful
they
you were.
weren't. They didn't like me at all, and after a while, I didn't like them either.
Oh.
But then it all worked out.
Someone said it's because you were meant to be with Suzanne, that no other girls would liked you.
Probably is.
It's true, but I have never been anywhere with my dad where there aren't ladies going, hi, Al.
Yeah, you got the
It's
confidence.
just like they come, they're drawn to him magnetically by some unknown force.
Yeah, but where were they in high school?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
either.
always like ready to fight.
Well, you know, I have this new status now. I'm a single person. And it's very difficult relative to one part of that life, because I'm not used to living alone. But then again, I have my great family, two of whom are here. I have all the Hamels and all the Summerses, and they come back and forth. And I think they think I'm going to put a bullet in my head, but they come back and forth. And they cook for me, and they bring food, and they keep everything upbeat, and we have a great time. And some of them just sit here and they smoke marijuana. Yeah? How about that?
It's not me.
They smoke marijuana.
Not me.
You know what's really weird?
It's legal.
Of course it's legal. You know, the thing is but there's still people that go, oh, no, I don't smoke marijuana. And I don't use marijuana gummies. Don't give me any of that THC. This is probably what it was like in the 30s, the beginning of the 30s. What was that thing where Prohibition? When Prohibition was lifted and everyone could drink whiskey and beer and everything was fine. It's probably the same, because even when Prohibition was lifted, people still wouldn't drink it. It was like, no, I don't drink whiskey or beer. Okay, so I think we're going through that period right now. It'll probably take another generation or two.
Until what?
Well, where marijuana is no different than having a beer or.
Oh, I feel like it's already that way. At least in my.
Mushrooms are about to be legalized too. They are legal in certain states.
Yeah, mushrooms.
Yeah. Psilocybin.
Magic.
I don't know if it's the
mushrooms.
kind that make you hallucinate, but it's the
It
kind.
is. It's all the same
microdose.
ones.
No, but the magic
same.
mushrooms make you hallucinate. I remember.
If you take a small amount, though, they don't.
Yeah. Well, what
As
do
far
they?
as I know.
What do they do if you have a small amount?
I think they make you feel happier.
It's good
They're
for
kind of-
anxiety,
Yeah.
depression, focusing.
I remember when Bruce was 12 years old, and the teacher in his class took all the kids to Hawaii for a trip.
That's cool.
And when they came back, Zanny and I asked Bruce, how did it go? And he said, we tried. Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was wonderful. I really liked it a lot. And, one night we ate these mushrooms, and they were the magic mushrooms. And I think they picked them off of cow turds in the pasture. And I said, so how was that? And he said, oh, it was fine. And then he said, except the road kept getting wider and narrower. I said, oh, okay.
He was how old?
He was 12.
That is way too young.
Yeah,
No
that's
kidding.
not okay for teachers.
No, of course
No,
not.
the teachers didn't do it.
Well,
The
this
teachers
teacher-
were like, go take that mushroom off of the cow poop? No.
Well, this
Clear,
didn't-
this was children being children.
I know, but this teacher did it.
Right. But you know what? When you think about all these things, like cannabis or mushrooms, they're all plants. And all the stuff that's in the Suzanne Organics line are all from plants. All the first medicine in the world was from plants.
Yeah.
It's true, everything
It
is
wasn't
plants.
from a chemical. There wasn't a caveman mixing up chemicals in his
Yep.
cave. He was
A
picking
cave.
plants, and people learned how to use plants for medicine and food for medicine.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
I don't think, I think there are a lot of things that people have, like energy drinks. That's not a plant.
When I was growing up, there were no or maybe very few pharmaceuticals available. And doctors had to write their prescriptions in Latin. And then the prescription would go to a compounding pharmacist, because all there were compounding pharmacists. And the compounding pharmacist would mix a little of this and a little of that and mix it around, and then you'd pick up the prescription. And then they got rid of all the homeopathics, and in came all the pharmaceuticals. And so today, there happens to be a really interesting movement where there was a stat that I read a few months ago, where people spend as much money on alternative things like Chinese medicine or Eastern medicine, etc., as people who are spending on standard of care co-payments. That's a very interesting statistic.
Well,
Okay.
people are realizing that there is another way, and Suzanne was so at
Yeah.
the forefront
Yeah.
of all of this.
There is another
Really.
way. The thing is, when you need a pharmaceutical, you need a pharmaceutical. Okay, you can't outlaw pharmaceuticals, nor do I ever want to. But it is not the only way. And in Europe, for example, in many countries in Europe, they provide both available, and the doctor and or the patient can choose which way they want to go, which I would like that to happen here. I don't think it's ever going to happen here, but it would be nice if it did happen here, where there was cooperation between, and where doctors actually understood how to apply non-allopathic medicine, non-standard of care.
Right.
Unfortunately, they have to go back to school. They have to,
Well, yeah, they're not taught that.
yeah, they're not. So
Right. And a lot of them don't care to know it. But I wanted to say that everyone watching is agreeing with what you're saying and is agreeing that there is another way, and that they do spend on alternative treatments for what may ail them.
yeah.
And
Like
it's
vitamins.
right, vitamins.
Your free gift.
You know, people always say like, oh, it's just giving you expensive pee, but it's really not. I mean, if you take your vitamins and you do it religiously for even 2 weeks, you will see the difference not only in the way you feel, but the way you look as well.
100%.
You know, I mean, that's what I guess I'm vain, but I take my vitamins because I know they're going to make me look better.
And feel better.
And
Like,
feel
if
better.
I take my iron supplement, I become exhausted. I'm taking the hair, skin, and nails to make my hair grow. It's absolutely growing. I take supplements to help with my hormones. And
I have a friend,
you do?
a girlfriend, not a girlfriend,
A girlfriend.
friend who's a girl, who's a woman. She's a woman who has been taking our Gut Renew, and she said she cannot believe how strong her nails have become
Oh, whoa.
From the gut renew?
Gut renew?
from Gut Renew.
Whoa.
Well,
Maybe
gut
that's
renew-
why my nails are so strong.
Gut Renew has 20 grams of plant-based protein
Of
each
course.
serving. Okay, I have 2 a day, so I get 40. I get 40.
Maybe can we have one after this?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, we'll have one together.
Okay, this says free gift vitamin D3 20. Guys, I'm so bad with the numbers. I'm a little bit. It's called a dyscalculia, is what I have. The numbers
What
are
do you
jumbled.
have?
Dyscalculia.
Do you want me to read it and you can show
I
it?
can say
Okay.
$24.99. It just takes me a second. Retail value with any purchase of $24.99. That's pretty incredible.
So you spend $25 and you
You
get
get $25.
a $25 bottle of vitamin D3.
None of us can read. All we can do is sit here and look cute. Which one of these things is your favorite? Oh, yours.
It's the
This is
liquid
you,
ox-
Maman.
the
Which one is
liquid
yours?
oxygen.
You're going bronze,
I
rosé.
love it.
I don't know. Of all these things, the Nourishing Body Lotion.
Okay, Leslie is.
It smells
Sorry,
good.
calling you Leslie just made me want to like.
Yeah.
My mom, she's choosing Nourishing Body Lotion, and of course, I'm choosing Manuka Honey.
And I'm choosing liquid oxygen.
So, whoever is your favorite of us three, choose that product.
Or knowing that these exist, you don't have to buy them all today. You
No.
can, come back. But what I would do, okay,
What?
because all you have to do is spend $24.99, okay, to get a gift worth $24.99. If I was thinking of buying 2 things, I would come here twice rather than spending once. I'd spend twice, so I'd get 2 free gifts for spending 2 times
God.
$24.99.
Okay, life hack.
Hacking his own sales from his own company.
Now here's the thing: the reason
good
that
idea.
we can provide great discounts, which we do, amazing discounts, is because we're not affiliated with a TV shopping network. You have to know this when you're watching a TV shopping network, that the network itself takes 50 or 60%.
I didn't know that.
Well, they add 60% onto the cost that you sell it to them for.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
It's actually more. It's
Yeah, but
65
which
plus.
means you've got to manufacture for like 15 or 20% if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Okay? So what you're getting is a product that may not be up to snuff because the TV shopping networks are marking it up. If they sold it with a 10% markup, okay, they make 10% or even 15 or 20%. But they're marking it up 50 and 60%. So you're getting a product that has been manufactured at maybe 15% or 20%.
It's real hard to be in business with a shopping network
It is.
like that.
So we
because
do
they-
all our own manufacturing.
Independent.
Okay, we've got the greatest team in the world in terms of creating all this, and Caroline oversees that area. And we have a wonderful sales team and great deals every day. I mean, we have discounts every single day.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of SuzanneSummers.com. SuzanneSummers.com is now known in the health and beauty industry as a legacy business, which means, which really means that even though Suzanne is no longer with us, what she created over the past 40 plus years in terms of organics and bringing really incredible products to her ladies will be going on for a long, long, long time going forward.
As it should.
As it should.
I mean, you guys worked so hard building this brand.
Yeah.
And doing all that stuff, from the books to the shopping networks to everything that you've done. I mean, it really is a brand that should stand the test of time forever.
Yeah.
By the way,
and it's great stuff. It's not junk.
You know, I've been going through storage units. I think a lot of people have storage units and that they have to go through, and it's awful because half the stuff or even more that you don't need it and you're throwing it away. But how do you get rid of it? So anyway, I found a treasure trove of Suzanne's books that all have signatures inside by Suzanne.
Wow.
And I haven't discussed this with anybody in our team here, okay, but I'm discussing it now. I didn't even discuss it with Caroline, but she's probably watching.
Zeta's going rogue.
She's probably she's probably watching from
Italy.
Italy, okay, Tuscany. You know what I love best about Tuscany in the morning? The bells from the goats that were wandering around. You could hear ding, ding,
Oh, I
ding.
love that.
That was great. And the hills of Tuscany are beautiful. They're all green. And the light in Tuscany is beautiful. It's beautiful.
I want to go.
Beautiful. Have you never been?
No.
Oh, you should go.
Okay, let's go.
So maybe when you get married, you'll have your...
Maybe I'll get married in Tuscany.
Well, that'd be good.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Random place that you've never been to.
You can find some hot Italian guy. Huh?
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah, well, actually, your dad is a hot Italian
My dad
guy.
is a hot Italian
So
guy.
maybe he can find another hot Italian
Yeah,
guy.
let's let my dad set me up on a date. That would be the
That's it.
worst.
He's
Well,
probably,
he
He'd be
would.
like, this guy's fine.
he's probably never been to Tuscany either.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think he has.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're coming to the end here.
Wait, what were we talking about before this?
You're asking me?
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
I told you I couldn't remember
You
what
said,
I had for
something about
breakfast.
Caroline. Oh, the books with the signature.
Okay. So, I want to make these books available. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen sooner rather than later. And we have a limited supply. I don't know how many we have, but all the books that I discovered have Suzanne's signature inside.
Incredible.
So if you're interested in a book with a Suzanne Summers signature, it's coming up. I don't know when.
Can I say what my favorite book is?
Sure.
Yeah.
My favorite book is Talk Sick.
Oh, yeah.
Talk Sick changed my life.
Wow.
And I think that every single person in the universe can read it and find something that really, really applies to them.
Cool.
You know, I mean, there are books about doctors who are curing cancer. There are books about weight loss. There are books about, what else is there? About hormones. There are books about all that kind of stuff, but Talk Sick is a book that actually affects every single person on this earth. There are things in it that you will learn that you never imagined. And it really changed my life.
Okay, talk sick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
like I had 30 extra pounds, not from eating anything fattening, and
How many extra?
30. I had remember when I was all fat and swollen?
Wow.
And I completely changed my diet and changed stuff like that, and I was determined because I looked like I was about to die for some reason, some unknown reason, and I changed everything from reading that book, and I lost the weight, and it's never come back.
Wow.
And I don't look like I'm dying any longer.
Thank God.
Yeah, like one day I texted a picture to Suzanne, and I said, I think I might be dying. My whole face was swollen. It was crazy. And I had been going to doctors, and they were like, oh, it's your thyroid, it's your this, it's your that. And finally, it wasn't any of those things. It was just change your diet, pay attention to what foods are not agreeing with you. Food intolerances can be really, really huge. I mean, they can affect you so harshly.
Yeah.
No, I was cheating because I am gluten intolerant, and I stayed off of it for years, and then I started edging back into it a little bit, and it was fine. It was fine. But then all of a sudden, about, I'd say a month ago, it was awful. And I started bloating. I don't bloat, okay? I started bloating, which I hated. And so I'm back to being pure again. No more. Okay, even when they say, well, we put a little bit in, no, I'm not interested in doing it.
Right.
And one of my go-to doctors, who's brilliant, Dr. Russell Blaylock, said, Dr. Russell Blaylock, he was a brain surgeon for 29 years and a professor who taught brain surgery. He gave it up because he was finding brain diseases that they had never studied or seen before, and he became a neuroscientist and a neuronutritionist. And he said, nobody should be eating gluten, whether they're gluten-free or gluten intolerant. It is bad. It's all bad news. Gluten is bad news. It is a sticky protein that doesn't do anything for you. If anything, it takes it away. So I'm just quoting Dr. Russell Blaylock.
I also
Yes.
had gluten in like 10 years, and I also lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah. And I haven't had eggs in probably 12 or 15 years, and I lost a bunch of weight.
I love eggs.
I love eggs too.
I love eggs too.
Thank God we can still eat eggs.
I have.
She can't.
I have between 21 and 24 eggs a week, and I've been doing that all my life. Actually, when I was a kid, my sister married a guy who was in the chicken and egg business, and he used to, when I was Herbie.
What's the chicken
I thought
and
he
egg
was in the gas
business?
station business.
No, that was later.
Oh.
So he'd put me in his truck and take me out to the chicken farm, and he'd buy chicken and eggs from the chicken and egg farmer. And on the way back, I would punch holes in the raw eggs and suck everything out. And I could go through like 10 or 12 eggs just on the trip back to raw eggs.
My eyes are crying.
Right.
You would poke a hole in the raw egg and drink out the raw egg?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did it, actually, when we had our little ranch in Nevada, and we had 200 ducks and geese and chickens running all over the place because we had a big high wall.
Oh, we should talk about that and the bunnies next time.
Yeah, okay. I had a pair of geese. We named Jake and Minnie. And Minnie would lay an egg every day. And sometimes I would take that egg, and Suzanne and I would have one goose egg for breakfast was enough for the two of us. And every so often when she wasn't when she wasn't interested in having eggs for breakfast, I'd punch a hole and suck out the raw egg from the goose egg, and it was incredible. It has to be fresh, and it has to be pastured. You know, when you buy eggs at the supermarket, it's not enough when it says organic. It has to say organic and pastured. Mm-hmm. And you hope that
And fresh.
Pardon?
And fresh.
Yeah, well, you know,
fresh.
You assume it's going to be fresh.
No, but some eggs they keep in storage.
No, but how do you know that?
Because some eggs say fresh, and
No,
some
but how do
eggs,
you know if it's fresh or storage?
because it
It
says
says
on the bottom.
fresh.
They're not going to write down
In
by the
storage.
Way, yeah, we've been storing this for
but
14 years.
If they say fresh, they have to be fresh.
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 Well,
Organic.
But fresh is like,
Fresh.
there's so many definitions of the word fresh. It's like the word natural. I had an argument with a guy who owns a restaurant in the desert, and we were there for dinner one night with two dear friends who are friends of the owner, and when we were leaving, he came out. We're outside the restaurant on the sidewalk, and Suzanne's ready to get into the car, and the guy said, "How was it?" And I said, "It was fine." I said, "It'd be great if you had a few organic offerings on your menu." And he said, "Well, we do, but we only call it natural." So I'm not going to get into the whole thing of what happened, but he wound up hollering at me.
Fisticuffs.
Okay, because I knew more about it than he did. Because what they do is they take the cows, they feed them corn and grain to fatten them up. Then they put them out to pasture for a week or two so they can say grass-fed. It's not the same thing. Natural's not the same thing.
Let me just tell you this. Somebody just said that Bruce Lee used to eat raw eggs. And also, Anita's dad used to drink raw eggs every morning. So there are a lot of people, and there are also a lot of people who eggs do not agree with. And good for you that you know that. So on that note, again, the deal is
vitamin D for you.
Yeah, vitamin D3 is the free gift. It's worth $24.99. All you have to do is spend $24.99 or more. You'll get double. Okay? That's what I would do. Okay?
I'll turn it off.
Okay. Here's my daughter and my granddaughter. And
Who's who?
I'm looking forward to the day when I can say, my daughter, my granddaughter, and my great-granddaughter.
Everyone is obsessed with me getting pregnant these days.
not me.
Well,
because you want to know why? Somebody last night told me that when they got pregnant, that they weren't gluten intolerant anymore. So I was like, maybe I just need to get pregnant.
okay, well, that's a good trade-off. That's a very good trade-off.
Yeah. Have a baby for the rest of your life,
Okay.
and you can eat pasta again.
All right, bye,
think,
you guys.
think how cute the baby would be
No,
if
it's
you
gonna
had
be
a
so
baby.
cute.
If you had a baby,
So
Daisy,
cute. She will. She
Yeah.
will. You're going to be around for a long time.
what would you name your daughter?
Oh, you don't want to know
She's got a
my
list.
child names. They're very bad.
No, they're cute.
I want to name them like Elemento and weird things of letters.
But the newest name is Baby.
Yeah,
Is
I like
what?
the name
Baby.
Baby.
Oh, baby.
That's a cute name.
For a
Yeah,
boy.
it is a cute name, baby. Yeah, it's like people that name their kids general or sergeant.
Totally, Baby and Sergeant, very similar. All right, bye, you guys. Have a what day is it? Wednesday. Have a good rest of your weeks. Mwah.